This is your boy Rolando. Thank you for joining us here on XY Spark. It's a Thursday. I do hope that you guys are all having a fantastic day. I'm so excited to be here with you again. This past week, I went through the weather a little bit, so I had to practice some self-care. As men, we have to learn to practice self-care too. So when you're not feeling well, take care of yourself so that you can get back on track. How has your week been going? I hope that you guys have all had a great week. This is your boy. I'm glad to be here with you. The program is Morning Mania, and the theme is Transformation Thursday. Transformation Thursday. I continue to remind you guys that Morning Mania is a program designed to provide a meal in the morning for men on the move with daily motivation, inspiration, and life coaching tips that seek to motivate, empower, and nurture a changed mindset. I am your boy and men's life coach, Rolando. Guys, today I just wanted to continue to send a huge shout out to all our listeners, all those who continue to listen to us on the Podbean app, on Spotify, on the Verbal Network, on iTunes or Reason, wherever you are located around the planet. We want you to know that we appreciate you, we love you, and we just want to continue to let you know that this program would not be the same without your participation, without your comment. Your likes and your shares are indeed appreciated. Guys, I also wanted to say thank you to those who are continuously sharing, those who are joining us live on Facebook or on LinkedIn, or if you're joining us live on YouTube, we appreciate you. Transformation Thursday. When we are engaged in a process, when we are engaged in a task, when we have learned the value of brutal honesty, when we are able to capture the reality that unless I'm willing to invest time, energy, and continue to stay motivated, the transformation that I am hoping to achieve is going to be a lot more challenging to achieve. And so the process of transformation appeals to you and it appeals to me to seek to become more and more open to the possibilities that exist, recognizing that if I really want to experience this shift, this change, I must be willing to put myself in a position whereby I can experience the process of transformation. It's so important for us to remember that if we were to look at our path or life cycles, for example, when we started to learn how to ride a bicycle, we fell down so many times or we stumbled so many times. But because we were so eager to get it, we never stopped until we developed the balance. And once we develop that balance, that memory is inscribed in our brain cells. And so once we go back on a bicycle, we know how to balance because brain and body works in sync, and we will be able to keep that bicycle going as we pedal and keep ourselves steady. That's just one process. And that's just one part of the transformation process. There are so many things in our lives that if we are going to be transformed, we have to recognize that we must be willing to put more effort into it than what we are putting right now. Thank you for joining us here. You're live on Facebook. We see you. Great to have you. If you want to be transformed, if you want to be changed, if you want your life to go down a different path, You are going to have to take the same approach that you took when you were learning to ride a bicycle, learning to drive a car, learning to prepare a meal. Even the same approach that you took when you were learning how to give yourself a shower. You see, I want us to understand that transformation challenges us to stick to the task. No matter what is happening, we need to stick to the task until we see the results that we are expecting. That is how we will experience transformation. That is how we will grow. That is how we'll be able to break cycles to become the best version of ourselves. You see, it's a well known fact that everything that we have around us, it went through a process of transformation. If you look inside your house, you may have beautiful furniture. It came through a process of transformation. It was first just a piece of wood. Now it's a beautiful piece of furniture. It may once be broken glass, but now it's a beautiful glass table. It may once be just metal, but now it's shiny, it's smooth, it has curve appeal. You know, the house that you live in, it was once a disastrous construction site, but now it's a beautiful edifice, and you live inside of that edifice that was once just a construction site. Look at your life right now, and I want you to envision, where are you in the process of transformation? Are you at the beginning? Are you at the center? Or are you close to the end? Keep in mind that if you are at the beginning, the process has just begun. So there's going to be some digging, some sifting, some sorting, some measuring, and some shaping. Because the transformation, if it's going to be laid on a firm foundation, all the meticulous work has got to be done in the beginning. If you're at the center of your journey of transformation, you keep in mind that sometimes it may appear to be slowing down because now all the intricate details have got to be paid attention to. Okay? And so there is going to be things that you're going to have to go over again and again. There are T's that needs to be crossed and I's that needs to be jotted. So if you are at the center of your process of transformation and it appears as if it's not going fast enough, do not delay, do not quit, do not give up. Stick to it. It's a part of the process, but you may be towards the end of the transformation process. And now things are starting to take shape. You're seeing it. You're getting excited. You're starting to feel more encouraged than you were when you were at the beginning. What I want to say to you is, even though you may be closer towards the ending of the transformation, remember that if that's where you are, you need to now be thinking about, how are you going to maintain this great process that you've been engaged in. You see, transformation happens for some persons faster than the others. But there's one thing that we all have in common, and that is when we experience a transformation, we've got to identify a way to maintain all the tools that we gained so that we can keep this process intact. So I would like you to think about this today, and I would like you to repeat after me this simple but yet powerful quote. Transformation is a process. Transformation is a process that requires my earnest and honest commitment. Transformation is a process that requires my earnest an honest commitment. I want you to remember this today as you go on your way. Do not get distracted or discouraged, but keep in mind that if you are going to experience transformation, it's going to be important for you to remember that being a part of this process is going to take you from where you are to where you'd want to be if you're committed and you're earnest and you're honest with yourself. This is your boy Rolando here in XY Spark. Thank you for joining us on another one of our programs. And we continue to remind you that at XY Spark, we believe that there is a spark in you. I'll talk to you next time.